We come to Cannes every year, in fact for 15 years, because what we find is that Cannes is the epicenter for creativity and it's the epicenter for innovative thinking. So why I love these kinds of events and why we like to come here is because we can see the most brilliant creativity in the world, and we can see innovations, and we can see innovative thinking and innovative points of view, and that's why we like this. We bring between 20 and 30 people every year. We team them up with our agency partners, and what we then do is we debrief on Saturday, identify what the key themes are, and we take it back. And during the whole week, we are shooting it out to people through our own internal social media and video, and then we essentially spend almost the next year kind of taking key lessons and key insights to make sure that everybody in our organization understands what we're doing and what are the big ideas that we can reapply. What is critical? You absolutely said the right thing. There's a lot of talk and not a lot of action a lot of times. We are a very action-oriented company. So what we do is we come here, frankly, with points of view that are action steps, and we make sure that when we leave here, we have specific actions and specific milestones as to when we're going to assess it. We'll come here and we'll check ourselves in September, and we'll check ourselves in November, and we'll check ourselves in January, and we'll check ourselves again to see how did we do versus what we said we were going to do. Yeah, the industry needs growth. We invest a huge amount of money for fairly anemic growth rates. And that's because, in my view, in our view as a company, the quality of the advertising and of the content on which we advertise is generally kind of crappy. So what we need to do is elevate the craft. Do fewer things, do them better, make sure they have the quality, and then eliminate the waste in the media supply chain so we can reinvest back in growth. When you get your brands growing, and best, when you get the market to grow, all boats rise and everyone benefits. Well, I think the biggest challenges are staying focused on the fundamentals that work, but in the new environment. If you can focus on growth, the biggest challenge is growth, there's no question. We still have a lot of cleanup to do on the supply chain and digital media because that's been a fairly new medium, but what it hasn't had is the standards and the performance metrics that we think we need. So when we get that right, then we should be able to invest back in growth. We just need to stay focused on continuing to do it and not chase the next new shiny idea. Instead, focus on what we need to do to drive growth. Well, I've been here 3 times, so I'm voting with my feet. So I think Wake Up with the Economist is always very, very insightful. We focus on the right issues. We have challenging discussions. We get good interaction with the crowd so you can get what's on people's minds. I love Wake Up with the Economist. It's one of my favorite times.